What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete Strategy. I am Pete. I'm a top grandmaster, world champion, and the first professional risk player. For years, I've had the opportunity to walk the path to mastery in the game of Risk Global Domination and to share what I've learned with millions. If you are interested in learning a little bit more about our beautiful game, I invite you to subscribe to the channels. Come along the ride with me. I have 2 shows a day, 14 shows a week for your viewing pleasure, folks. This is the weirdest meta settings you've ever seen. It looks like I might be in a 1v1. Let's see if that works. Is Purple the only guy who came to party? We're playing straight up risk meta settings, but nobody wanted to play with me. So that might mean that you guys are going to see a bit of a tutorial on how to 1v1. Straight up, how to play around everything. So, first things first, let's talk about it. This is going to give me a great opportunity to talk about it without having to face real pressure. I'm in the second seat. It looks like Purple, the only player sticking around, is in the ultimate seat. I just kind of snap-picked Oslo. I don't love Oslo. I don't think it's a great cap. I'm going for an initiative cap. So why is Oslo an initiative cap here? Well, on our first turn, we're going to be able to go 1, 2, 3, and we're not going to face pressure from there. So we're going to be able to push out on our turn 2. So what I want is an easy turn 1 bonus that will hold. And then if we find someone behind us, or rather in front of us in London, we can push through that. We see the green capital. Oh, also super, super fun. Because it's a 90-second timer, we're going to sit through every single one of these players who decided that they actually did not want to play this game. General Chino, I'm very curious to see if General Chino came to party, because we're going to have a very fun game, you and me. About who can establish advantage. General Chino. What do you think Purple picks? If I see Purple's cap, that will also be very helpful. All right, well, I suppose we can we can do some Q&A here, because this is really like a challenge. And talk about filling this air. What do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those are your blizzards today. Let's talk about the topology. So our noob corner is long. 2-point noob corner. The Denmark blizzard blocks. My cap is in the middle of that. So I'm Kook on both exterior lines. On the bottom of the map, the bottom line is fundamentally split. So we have this pocket, which would have been pretty cool to cap. Oh, thanks. Magenta puts in inside the bonus I'm going to take. So I think Sardinia is a cool spot. I don't see Purple. I think we are going to play the weirdest 1v1 you've ever seen. So we have no 3 line. We have no 1 line. We've split Spain. And this is a high risk, high reward proposition. Okay. Let's do that. We don't see Purple yet. We need to figure out where Purple is. Greece Blizzard, Egypt Blizzard means the 4 line extends to Dinarides and the 5 line goes up. So actually, really cool fragmented board I kind of want to work from there, unless I can identify purple's position. From there, I actually want to work on this, I think. We see white bottom, top, middle. My real hope is that the bots start causing some chaos. Green there. Okay. So green's going to have... He's got a lot of action in the noob corner. Looks like green's cap is Mercia. Let's just put a hypothetical green circle. No, that's not green's cap. We already know green's cap. Green's cap is the only one we know, so that is incorrect. Okay. We know yellow's cap. It's also, let's track all that. So we don't see purple, we don't see white, don't see magenta. Where does purple go? If we see any of purple, it's going to be really informative. Bottom. Okay. I know where you are. Okay. We find purple capital. So I think my play here is just leverage my initiative to stop this man before he gets started. Right. Will it work? Now, my 4 might get rolled. Would be unfortunate. We find the purple capital, and it's in a terrible location. So next we need to figure out magenta and white, and then we have all the caps. Oh yeah, green rolls my 4. Oh. Maybe 74 cap roll. Not yet. In turn 2, I have to take noob corner. I think purple played well for taking a pocket. Man, they they got real bad luck being in a 1v1 with me. How they address. They'd probably retake the bonus. Nice, they opened the 5. So I need to do too much right now. I need to keep purple off his bonus, but also somehow expand. It's not the end of the world, I guess. If I allow them to waste troops taking Africa. I think I don't add there. I think I take my entire turn here and just take noob corner. And I think that will... Bear fruit long term. This gives purple the opportunity to clear my 5 from the pocket, but I don't know. I don't think that top left gets addressed. One v ones do take a lot of focus. I like in free-for-all games, I can kind of click off my mind a bit on other people's turn. The hope is that if red addresses this, then they don't address that. I come back in. Not red, purple. Okay. Or I just snowball faster than him. That's also possible. Get big, attack him later. Every time I see any purple in the middle of the board, I'm going to hit it. Yeah, starts with 8. Not bad. Chino! It's the 5? Great. Lovely. Slows down your expansion. Lovely. Yeah, very nice. This is good. I like this. Okay. Yeah, let's do a Q&A. So our next Q&A question is from Red Sniper. Folks, if you have questions for me, I love having something to talk about on the show. Throw your questions up in the Kill Pete Strategy Discord Q&A thread, and they will be answered in the order in which they are asked. Great. And Red Sniper would like to know, hey, Pete, as someone who never played the board game of Risk, I would like to know if there are any major differences between the board game and the video game, apart from the obvious features such as blitz dice versus manual dice. You can even simulate that on the board game. Or obvious game modes such as Blizzards and Zombies. You can simulate blizzards on the board game too. Thank you in advance, and thank you for the great content. You're welcome. P.S. Good luck with your new journey. Thank you, man. Yeah, everything goes smoothly. Everything has been going very smoothly so far. So you actually, the two things you brought up as examples are not impossible to simulate on the board game. The thing you can't, as far as I can tell, the thing you cannot simulate is fog. So there's no way for anyone to have that type of hidden information regarding the board. That is the one thing this game does that we just cannot really duplicate. It's also a slower paced game, right? Seeing a person, talking to a person, looking at a person in the eye, feels different than what we're doing here. Oh, poor Burpee. It's much more about reading your opponent, which we still can do in the digital world, but not in the same way. With Risk Global Domination, you want it to be as fast as possible. You want a 20-minute Risk game, right? The sort of trope that Risk takes forever is something that you hear, often maligned. Let's just hook around and break a bunch of stuff. Ooh, green has too much. Okay. Okay. Risk was often maligned as taking too long. And that is part of its charm, right? It's about being with people. It's about connecting. Having a couple drinks with the boys, as opposed to, I have to play this game very seriously. And the detachment, 22, yeah. I knew that was going to come bite me eventually. Yeah, that's not so bad. Yep. That's a 6-point swing. And chill out, Green. Chill out. Chill out! Cool off! This is about speed. It's about, quick thinking, quick calculating. Oh, yeah. Yellow sets right next to purple's position. That's going to slow purple down even more. Perfect. Give me some time. Okay. And now I get the yellow cap. Yeah. This is fine. This is a good situation to be in. Other than green being disgustingly massive. He gets 10. We're going to see some of that get popped, unless he's putting it elsewhere. If you want to simulate blitz dice, use a dice rolling algo, right? If you want to do blizzards, the way you do blizzards is you take the deck of cards that corresponds to the board, and you just flip however many territories you want blizzarded off the top of the deck. That's also the same way you do auto placement, right? Is you auto place the blizzards. Both of those things are possible. There's obviously no way to simulate zombies, but that's no big loss. It's nice that I've been able to use this game to connect with people in the way that I have. Because that's what Risk was always about for me. It was about hanging out with friends, being together, enjoying everyone's company, taking your troops, turning them sideways, and shoving them up purple's candy ass. Sorry, man. Didn't see you there. GG, buddy. We knock purple back to the Stone Age. Let's see if he gets his cap back. Let's see if green beats the shit out of me more. 20. Okay, puts bottom right. That's a lot of green. And purple quit. All right. The story of this game, filmed towards the end of October 2025. I got to tell you, folks, there is some amazing stuff coming. I cannot wait for it. So, right now what you get an environment that looks like this, and this is wild. This is wild that I was able to win the game in 3 turns. What is this, turn 5? Turn 6, I guess. I put in my first trade. But I have won this game. The rest of this game is perfunctory. I'll try and tidy it up as quickly as I can. Where do we think all the caps are? Do we have them yet? So we know green's mine. Green's purple, mine, yellow. Yeah, there's still 2 caps we don't have. Okay. Green being huge in the middle allows me to, clean up around the edges. Bot's going to set in. Purple bot here. I'm going to set in. Also, because bots are terrible, we don't have a high confidence kill on anybody, really. We have a good position still. Where does purple bot set in? Also curious about that. I like the Q&A part of the show. It's really become one of my favorite parts. So I'm going to answer another one. Hal says, which game should I buy on Steam to get the classic map? I don't understand why when I say, I'm a top player in the game of Risk Global Domination, people don't search for Risk Global Domination on Steam. But if you're curious what game we're playing, it's called Risk Global Domination. It's available on Steam. That's how you get it if you want it. Yeah. I got all this bond material in there. And magenta set's on 3. Do I have it set? I do not. Okay. Is that the yellow kill there? Does magenta get yellow? Huh. Magenta bought on 4 cards. These are going to set again. I need to figure out what is going on in the middle of the board in terms of caps. Don't figure that out yet. Okay. I might have wanted to fortify that to the open cap. We're almost done. Just going to see a little bit more bot-on-bot crime. Yeah. Green's still getting 18 returns. Sats gets the 25. You have a trade here. So we have to make a kill next turn. I think white is on the chopping block. Watch that bot also sets. Green got so incredibly massive. Yep, that's it for white. Okay, green bot on 4 cards won't be able to make that kill. I guess I get magenta if it doesn't set, but they'll totally set. Purple's only bottom left, so we're going to kill purple on 4. Set kill purple set, I think. And magenta will trade. Yeah. Okay, magenta sets on 4. And hopefully we see some bot-on-bot violence coming out of the east. I'm actually glad I don't have a lot of troops there now because I don't want to lose that stack. Because green will trade again. Yeah, and learning how to play around bots is a really important skill set for you. You guys playing, like, predicting what the bot's going to do, understanding it, you know, maybe see through the fog a little bit. Let's just kill purple now, take the resources. I'm sorry, sir, I require your resources. Probably reef into green a bit. Weaken them. Yeah, no real sense in letting green put all of those extra troops on the board. Maybe we can cap run, actually. The boss won't leave troops on the capital. So I'm expecting to see, yeah, 1. Maybe Sevastopol? Just check Sevastopol. Won't be able to. Cap run? Cap run. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. We found the other 2 caps. They were in the middle of the board with no troops on them. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I showed you a couple of tactics for when you realize you're in a 1v1. And you have tempo. I had tempo on purple. So you can just destabilize your opponent, expand, keep them off of anything, and then, you know, when the time is right, break their spirit. Defeating, I'm guessing nobody good on this game, but this game was more instructive in terms of positioning, playing around bots. And yeah, that's like 1v1 stuff. So, yeah, nobody good. Well, no, I can't tell you I'm all that surprised. I'm sorry you found yourself in this game, General Chino. GG, man. Maybe we shall see each other again, folks. Thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it fun, entertaining, perhaps even a little bit educational and informative. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me. I implore you to subscribe I would ask you to like the video because it is good for the show. If you want to help out the show, we have a Patreon and the YouTube memberships where you can get even more bonus content. Thank you. I love you. And for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.